Digital experience is absolutely the new marketing.
Hi, this is Andy North with Velocitize. Today I'm joined by our guest Katie Swindler, who is the user experience strategist at Allstate. Katie, thank you for being with us.
All right, thank you for having me.
How does marketing, particularly digital marketing, need to stand out to cut through the noise? And what are the new rules of engagement, if there are any?
Sure, I think marketing today, one of the most important things to consumers is that brands come across as authentic, then trustworthy. We know that when it looks at how users evaluate whether or not they should trust a company, empathy is the number 2 thing, right after experience, the experiences they've actually had with their brand. Empathy is the number 2 thing that they look at. And actually competency is the 3rd thing that they look at. That's number 3 on the list, but it's much lower than the other 2. It's more important to them that you have their best interest at heart than that, or at least that they believe that, than that they believe that you're good at your job. So in users' minds, lots of times they think, yeah, they're so good at what they do, they're just going to screw me out of my money. So really building that empathy for your users and having them actually trust that you're there for their best interest has so much more to do with loyalty and building that brand for yourself than even having this air of competence around you. But you do that through building great experiences for your customers, going from macro interactions to micro interactions. Every little bit counts. So that's, I think, one of the most important things that brands can do is just build lots of consistently great moments with their customers, one little drip at a time.
What do you anticipate will be the most significant technology to disrupt marketing over the next 3 years?
I am really excited about the coming autonomous car economy. I think that it's going to have a huge impact on how people use their cars. I think connected cars and autonomous cars, I think they're going to probably leap one in front of another as the different technologies are created. But I don't think we're too far away from your car being your wallet. And when you drive through McDonald's or Starbucks drive-through, you can just pay for things with your car. That we're going to have interfaces within cars that allow you to have so much more visibility into what you're driving past at any given time. And I think that will be a brand new space, that inside the car will be a brand new space for marketers to take over, hopefully not into an obnoxious way, in a way that focuses on the needs of the users and really is focused on making a positive impact and enabling users to have more of what they need at their fingertips.
Is digital experience the new marketing? Or do marketers still look to advertising promotions as sum total of brand building?
Digital experience is absolutely the new marketing. I think that long gone, and thank gosh, long gone are the days where marketers are selling things by making you unsure about your armpits. You know, right now what you're trying to do is look at the needs that users have, go to solve problems that they actually have, and that is how you're building that brand relationship. It's no longer about fear or making them uncomfortable or making them feel like they need you because they're less. It's about making them feel they need you because you're more as a brand. And I'm really excited to be part of advertising and marketing in an age like that. I would not have wanted to be part of a digital advertising campaign in the Mad Men days when making women feel insecure about their bodies was how you sold products, you know? I love being a part of this world that is a lot more about empowering users and giving them the tools that they need to live better lives. That's the sort of marketing I want to be a part of.
You've worked at agencies and now at Allstate. How has the landscape changed with consultants getting into the agency business and publishers and marketers building innovation labs and in-house agencies?
Yeah, I think as companies realize what a critical component these experiences are, where once a month somebody is going online and paying their bills. Once a month they're coming and having a touch point with that brand. As companies are realizing more and more how critical those micro moments are with users, they are pulling the work closer and closer to the source. So I think for me, I have seen definitely a shift in where the jobs are, from moving from agencies into in-house teams. And I have had just such a lovely experience working at the in-house team at Allstate. they have grown from 20 to 120 over the last 3 years because they're making such an investment. They understand what a critical component of the work that having these in-house experienced designers as part of the team, and also building up that core expertise. I mean, as you mentioned, I've worked at agencies. You can build a lot of expertise and empathy very quickly, and there are benefits to having more fresh ideas in the nether, but you can also foster those sorts of things, sending people to places like South by Southwest to gather good information and keep on top of trends. Because that was exactly what I was doing to stay on top of things when I was in agency land. So being able to use those techniques, but to also foster this deep understanding and expertise within your product by having that in-house team. I think it's businesses are understanding what a critical component it is, and we're really making strides. And I think that's where the interesting work is for a UX professional these days.
Our guest today has been Katie Swindler, user experience strategist with Allstate. Katie, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure.